Hey, what's up everyone? So we have been very busy on Amazon, and we picked up some things that we've wanted for a long time. We just never had the ability or the resources to get something, and we don't really have the space. Like what we got, we really like something really big. We just don't have the space for that. That's going to come in our long range plans when we finally get up to Ohio, and then we could build what we really want. So for now, let me show you what we have. See if just by opening the box you can tell what it is. All right, can you tell? It's a greenhouse, a mini greenhouse. The reason why we would need this in Florida, especially because it's summer for all intents and purposes. Why in the world would you need a greenhouse? Well, when we start seeds, it doesn't start very well in the house. We just keep it too cold. You know, I mentioned this in other videos where during the day we shut it off, and so at most it may get up to 78 because the house is really well insulated during the day. And then about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or if we've been working outside, we come in a little earlier, we turn on the AC and we drop it down to 62 to sleep. So that's just way too much of a temperature fluctuation for seeds to start really well. It takes a really long time if they do. And so if we have a space out here where we can start the seeds and really get them going quick, that's ideal. So we found this greenhouse. We're gonna go ahead and set it up. It's not very big. It's like 55 inches by 56 inches, but it has 4 shelves, which is why we got it. I'll put a link in the description. So we're able to start a bunch of seeds at once, which makes Hannah very happy. It makes me very happy. And so we're gonna go ahead and get those seeds started as soon as, like today maybe. We've been waiting on soil. The soil's not come. Tomorrow's the last chance to get the soil, and I'm going to another company. But we'll just see what happens. I'd hate to, because it's a good guy, and he can't, I mean, the machine broke that grinds everything up from the supplier that he comes from. So it's nothing against him. I know I've mentioned them in other videos. Nothing against him. This is just purely a timing thing at this point. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see what it looks like when we're done. All right, so I laid everything out here. We got the shelves. They label everything really well, so this is not going to take me long to put together at all. You have the poles are all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have all of our that's our support, but we have all these are labeled with letters. These are B's. These come loose in the bag, and then of course your fabric. So let's go ahead and get this all put together, and we'll see how long it takes me. All right, everybody, we got it done. It took us, half hour, 20 minutes, somewhere in there. It wasn't hard. One thing I would recommend if you get this greenhouse, wear gloves if you're doing it outside, or at least keep the poles in the shade. It was so hot that I probably should have went and got gloves. It was actually hurting to hold the poles just for the 5 minutes they were sitting out in the sun. Really bad. But let's go ahead and take a look. Now, this is our first experience with a greenhouse, so if you have any tips, please let me know. When do I vent it out? When do I do all this stuff? One thing we noticed is it got to work immediately. As soon as we put that cover on and went inside, it felt like a sauna, which is going to make the pool feel really good. Hannah got so overheated, she actually had to go in and cool down. But we're just now getting reacclimated to the heat and working outside and stuff. So let's go ahead and just take a look on the inside. It does have a roll-up door, which is nice. One of the reasons why I got this greenhouse was the built-in shelves. Everything else didn't have any shelves. I would have had to put my own shelf in. So we have these built in. I am going to get a piece of sheeting, nothing heavy duty, more like Luan, just so we can cover up these holes when we set our seed blocks down on them. But it does come with that. It's tall enough I can walk in here and there's no issue. There are 2 windows that you can roll up for cross breeze. Again, I'm not sure when I need to open those. I'm thinking because we're in Florida, I'm gonna have the windows open all the time and, you know, close the front door, obviously. One nice thing I liked about this, and honestly I could probably just fill it up with sand, on the bottom the material comes under and you tuck it underneath, so that helps hold it down on the bottom. This isn't anything special. It's basically put together kind of like the little kid tents that they play with inside, except these are metal as opposed to plastic. And so then we added in the extra shelf. Other than that, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So we're gonna get this filled up over the next couple days and start planting our garden. Hannah did mention she wished it had a tie here. Maybe we'll have to do something with that, add it, command strips or something. That would make sense. So there it is. Again, if you have any tips, please let me know. Also, don't forget, we're running our giveaway right now. I'll post a link to that video. All you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, share the video that I link below, and then comment on that video in order to be entered into our drawing. As soon as we hit 650 subscribers, we're gonna have a live and give that away, all pulling from that video. So be self-sufficient, help everyone you can, inconvenience no one, and y'all have a good day. Bye.
And keep watching our videos. Otherwise, you're not going to watch your videos, and you're gonna miss them all.
We don't want to do that. Bye.